Hello, this is Governor J.B. Pritzker. I'm truly honored to join you in honoring the remarkable legacy of Cinnamon Catlin-Legutko, the late director of the Illinois State Museum. When Cinnamon joined us as director of the museum, we knew great things were in store for this wonderful institution under her leadership. As a nationally regarded expert on decolonizing museums, Cinnamon generously shared her expertise, her wisdom, and her profound regard for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Under her watch, museum exhibits became more inclusive and representative of the people of the great state of Illinois. Children visiting the museum are now able to see people who look like them represented in exhibits. As a proud member of Generation X, Cinnamon helped set in motion the nation's first museum exhibit about this often overlooked generation of adults who came of age in the 1970s and 80s. It's been an incredibly popular exhibit, thanks to her commitment to ensure the Gen X story was told. Cinnamon's moral compass always pointed due north, and she was driven by an innate desire to make the world a better place and ensure the past is portrayed accurately. She challenged us in ways that opened our eyes and made us want to do better for the people of Illinois and everywhere. We miss her, we thank her, and may her memory be a blessing.
Good morning. I'm Larry Legutko. I'm Cinnamon Catlin-Legutko's husband. On behalf of Cinnamon, I would like to thank the AAM board and the AAM membership for this award, recognizing Cinnamon's contribution to the museum field over these past 25 years. I would like to say a few things about her relationship to AAM. It was one of the most important relationships she had professionally. Through AAM, she built lifelong professional relationships, and her larger-than-life personality allowed her to build lifetime friendships as well. AAM also provided Cinnamon with the ability to test out her ideas, to be challenged by other professionals, to challenge other professionals in a way that allowed her to grow into the professional that is being honored here today. Again, on behalf of Cinnamon, my son and I would like to sincerely thank the AAM board and the membership for this. Thank you so much.
Cinnamon Catlin-Legutko was a brilliant museum leader and visionary and a loving force for good in the world.
Cinnamon Catlin-Legutko was a freedom fighter. She was an influencer and passionate about lifting up the decolonizing movement in museums.
Cinnamon lived a life of extraordinary moral and historical clarity.
If I had to say one word that describes Cinnamon, it would just be badass.
She made everyone feel like they were her best friend.
Cinnamon was inclusive, and she had a fierce commitment to access that was an inspiration.
How would I describe Cinnamon Catlin-Legutko in a single sentence? I wouldn't, because Cinnamon was a whole paragraph.
Cinnamon was a fearless, lion-hearted, funny as hell, generous, passionate, and driven woman.
She's somebody who would come to Native people and ask us for our thoughts, and she valued them.
Cinnamon was a brilliant mind who understood the power of community through professional and personal networks.
In an instant, she could turn around and crack a joke and bring everyone along in the joy that she held.
She was just someone you wanted to be around.
She taught me how to hold on to my joy.
She was warm and magnetic. She was brassy and loud with a wicked sense of humor.
Cinnamon was a force of nature.
But here's the thing, she was also not afraid to be vulnerable.
Cinnamon led with love, kindness, and empathy. She never shied away from the hard work.
Cinnamon loved small museums.
I think about Cinnamon's everlasting commitment to decolonization, diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility work.
She really wanted to make the field better. She wanted to make all of us better. And I wish she was continuing to do that to this day.
She showed by action, not just by words.
Let's lift up her memory beyond rhetoric and into action.
Cinnamon needed more time. We needed more time with Cinnamon.
We all have an obligation to continue what she started.
I believe in museums. I believe they have the power to change lives, inspire movements, and challenge authority.